the Tudungo Zaha NDC, the regional chairman, Honorable Ali Adolf. To Tikwen Dihung, so come you could zone on Bilton Shisha, and the womb Kabakai, Belazaku Gungum Bilma Bay. Won't come Tien Donny or Kurumakabu, the Soyuli. Biainega, Svashiko, and Yoso Guamshika Dargo Manga, or Kurumakabu, the Delavili. Oyen Sui Adua, or Kurumakabu, the Delavili. Now you cone. O wom de to Kuguma, Ka wom de Pane become the Gondo Wilma. Ko Yina no te Gartone, and Love Melt Ganamazel, Karazan de Navaizo, Mbian no yet to Awala, Munye, the Gilma Lanatang Banzolan crew, John Dramani, Mahama, Chelakat no Patu. To Tepaya. To Constituency chairman, Tempasha Poyong Katiam Buena, Chairman Alidu, Kokanatan Tejima Pambama Maraba, Katanan Tejima Pune. Chairman.
Your Excellency, I want to stand here. Your Excellency, I want to stand on behalf of Zabzugu Constituency, including my chief, Nanuma, Mbanuma, security, and stand here and welcome you. Your Excellency, I want to stand here and assuring you, for Zabzugu, we are giving you 100%, inshallah. Your Excellency, there is an elder who was saying that when you are a child and then you not make garden before, I don't think you can marry a widow. Therefore, we know that when you are a child, you suffer a lot and make garden. We know that you can marry a widow. Inshallah, we are assuring you. After Zabzugu year, we are giving you 100%. Thank you. I won't make too much. Thank you, Your Excellency.
Chairman, Tepaya. Dimya Soro, Banza, Nuzazongo, Meliazani, Tianzangla Shabu Zamatuma, Nuzazongo, no more Dimya Soro, Meliazani, Dimya Soro. Your Excellency, we have 4 gentlemen on your far left here who have offered themselves to aspire to be parliamentary candidate for the great NDC in the Zabzugu constituency to contest the 2024. Take this opportunity to mention their names as they are seated over there. Tuli Temali, Mr. Shea Fuseni, Kasokam Ojebi. Temali, Mr. George Lakoba Tani. Kamale Francis Nuru Taninga. Ne Honorable Al Hassan Umar Abaku. Thank you. Your Excellency, I have to also acknowledge the sterling support of former 2 district chief executives in this district. They have always been part of every activity of the party since their exit from office. Honorable Labando Beyoma, Honorable Umar, thank you. And Constituency Women Organizer Masalima, thank you. Totem Pashalmo, Tivlen Noya to Awala, the regional chairman, Honorable Ali Adolf, Katiam Boliko, Kanatizang, Omaya to Ashale Nzanti, regional chairman.
the Nomanya Sampam, no Wumka Chairman, you say, in Yelsilmi Silma Sharma. Ntane Omini Chief Sofo Azoka, the National Vice Chairman. Tene Tesla Bakarachi Talma, Yang Karam Ngaroke. But me no sure Chief Soko Azoka, he will beat you in English. Tompuya Kapai. Ezu. The Nomanyas and Pam. Netibia Zabzugu Banzo Zumodale. Man yet to Abuwa Mborni nya Nunkura Benza Beche Loe Nusa Beche Loe Haruna Beche Dr. Nashir Beche Huruyaya Beche Ken Ujoranji Beche Loe Mumun Beche Yapka Sulana Ko Beche Nangban yini kab zangna nebtizam Britain bangwane kiza bang netamal follow northern regional capital nangban yindim pilma dien zangla la halka titidi 2024. Chief Sofo Azoka, you are welcome. Nangban yini katibor Zabzugu NDC puni yewum yabo so kam nangban yini His Excellency John Dramani Mahama on Dayen Loncho campaign Volta region ho ndabato chang ndatim latiza secretary tizamyo nyenvoso regional secretary Abu Salam kakpambo ma jini ngba no chengo no yelme John Dramani Mahama His Excellency ne 100% katiento ne 100% katiento Torozo Mborni Bang Tumale the national campaign team John Dramani Mahama or Malo national campaign team manager to Zulti Gilmalana Joshua Alabi Ailihi John Dramani Mahama Rapum contest first Joshua Alabi is on Mapai is already over 98%. So the rest is for the rest of us to add the rest to make it 100%. Toruzo Pangmiye Manga campaign manager, our elder Alabi. I'm just saying that you are leading the campaign team of His Excellency. And the previous election, what you got is added to what His Excellency got. It's already over 98. The rest of the 1 point something is for the delegates to also add it up, and we get our 100%. Toruzo Mpuya Kapai Nangmiya Nangban Yini Kacheka vote ma Ti vote dan Shelka His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Mundenye 100%. Bambagde Nirmo Benirmo ya Bokulambose Bambagde Tin Nirmoya Dama Gwamnan Tisheltem Biango Na Wunzo Samuel Bewula Nana de Dwankwa Samuel Yelan Kutoda Kwam Kutoda Electricity Kutoda Ashiptu Kuto Chang Shukuru Kuto Chang School feeding women Ezu Mbornen Zani Bukwa Amnebudo Chena Ukwa Nkoko Chab San Delegate ya Constituency Chairman Tikentu Nukoko Chab Ka Regional Chairman Mubudo Kamudinyo Kudukur Kamudinyo Kudukur Ken Beke Yurangambena Kunyo Bambil Northern Region Pam Kayabun Katakabin Kibe Koko Chab Kabanyam Northern Region Tamal Kubudo Nakan Loy Haruna Bedo Nakan Unampil Huru Yaya Bedo Nakan Loy Nusa Bedo Nakan Dr. Nashir Bedo Nakan Dr. Loya Mumuna Bedo Nakan Ujorin Jogutan and Papa Obaya Nakan Kobedo Nkata Boro Chief Kasulana Woman Santa Council of Elders Ubedo Chena Chief Socho Azoka Ubedo Chena Ningakunyoke Ba Ubalenye Konga mistake que de vote que de bon lamba liada nuko konyen mbamom kila lina kiti His Excellency John Dramani Mahama nenel tulmpa. On this note On this note, I want to stand on behalf of the entire gathering here to invite our president in waiting, His Excellency John Mahama.
Ayezu, Ayeza, Ehejo, hey, thank you. Let me stand on existing protocol and thank our chairman for the very good endorsement he gave me. I also want to thank our regional chairman for adding his voice to it, and also to acknowledge all our leaders who are here, constituency leaders, branch executives. Thank you very much for turning out in your numbers. Tis a mini 13th May. Tianang people kayi to parliamentary candidates, man presidential candidate. Tis a yan lam 13th May, lala 13th May na asebre dalan nyale. Asebre darling. Zugot darling. A week today. There's a banzang ballot boxes ma dibai. First one yala parliamentary, second one nye presidential. Na pay to Zobi Nirban Nai yal na bornable contested for parliamentary candidacy man. There's no ball back, Habakana, and Yato, beautiful. And the Malima, there's a JB for saying, Abia. Security. Don't worry, we won't harm him. George Lakoba. Then Francis Nuru. And then last but not the least, Honorable Alassane Omar. Thank you very much. You see these four gentlemen, they are all NDC. They are all our brothers. They are all our uncles. They are our sons. All of them are the same party. The parliamentary primaries we are going to hold is an NDC affair. Our real opponents are the MPP, not themselves. They say God's time is the best. And so when we elect, we'll elect one of them. If we could take all four of them to parliament, we would have sent them. But the law says each constituency must elect only one person. So on that day when we vote, one person will be elected. And what it means is that God says it is his time. And so what do? We all will come together and support that person. Because tomorrow too, when it is our turn, it is the same way everybody will come around and support us. So it's as if a chieftaincy title has fallen within the family. Everybody can compete. But as soon as we select one person, all of us come together and do what? And help the person to win it. I know that Zabzugu constituency, if we are united, and we speak with one voice. There's no way MPP can take this constituency from us. And so, especially the supporters, there are some people supporting Umar, there are others supporting Fusheni, there are others supporting Francis, and the others supporting George. That is how it should be. It's democracy. But as soon as we finish, all the supporters of those who were not elected must join and support whoever was elected. And I'm speaking especially to the supporters of the one who will be elected, the winning candidate. I'm speaking to them especially because most times when one person has won and the supporters of the others who didn't win want to come back and support that candidate, those who supported the winning candidate will say, no, you are not part of us. You went and supported this person, you went and supported that person. No, 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 no. All of us are part of it, and all of us are going to support whoever is elected so that we can bring Zabzugu constituency back into the hands of the NDC. And so I wish all of them good luck. That day after we finish counting, you are all going to shake hands and you're all going to tell your supporters to stand behind whoever wins. So good luck, best of luck to all of you. Thank you very much. Thank you. So that's it. Now the second box. That is where I'm also interested in. The first one is for them. The second box is the presidential. When we finished the filing, there were 4 of us. And afterwards, one of them, a younger brother of ours from UK, Kofi Kobia, came to me and said he had thought about it and he's decided to withdraw and throw all his support behind me. So he is supporting me now. And so it's left with 3 of us. Now, as constituency chairman said and regional chairman said, 100%. We can get the 100% only if we vote properly and we don't spoil the ballots. Unfortunately, a lot of our ballots get spoiled. And that's why how come we can't achieve the 100%. But if we teach our people to vote properly and we don't spoil any ballots, then the 100% is possible. And so a week from now we'll be voting. And I want you to spend time training those who have a problem with voting how to do it. When you get the ballot paper, you will see my picture and my name on top. And what you have to do is to thumbprint the middle of the box. Thumbprint the middle of the box. Don't let your thumb cross the line. If your thumb crosses the line, they'll say it's a spoiled ballot because they don't know which of the 2 you want to vote for. So that's number 1. Number 2, after you thumbprint, take a handkerchief or tissue or a cloth and clean your thumb very well until it is dry before you take the paper and fold it. Otherwise, when you thumbprint, if you take the paper at once to fold it, your thumbprint will touch another place on the paper. And as soon as they see 2 thumbprints, then it means that it's a spoiled ballot. And so if we all train ourselves how to vote properly, I'm sure that we would eliminate the issue of these spoiled ballots. And then we can get the 100%. But I want to thank you. In 2019, I came here. You promised me you were going to give me 90-something% of the vote. And really, Zabzugu constituency gave me 90-something% of the vote. So I want to thank you very much. And I know that you, when you promise, you don't fail. So I'm sure that what you promise is going to happen. Now, I've said that 2024, the election is going to be different. We are going to do the elections from bottom up. And so the grassroots, the branch executives, you are going to lead the election. You are going to lead the campaign. Because every branch has a polling station. And so within your polling area, you are going to do door-to-door campaigns. You are going to every house within your polling area and go and persuade them and talk to them why it is important for them to vote for NDC. And we're going to give you leaflets, and the leaflets would have our NDC message on it with pictures about the achievements of NDC and everything. And so when you go and you finish talking to them, you leave a leaflet behind so that they can read themselves and see what NDC has done. Ghanaians are calling for NDC to come back. And I can assure you, by the grace of God, inshallah, NDC is going to win the election of 2024. Because Ghanaians are tired. 6.5 years of corruption, 6.5 years of mismanagement. Rina chairman ni yelsem popo saman noli iko tikoto chibo tikodo chibo kutoda mana tikoda petrol kutoda these are saman. So Ghanaians are expecting NDC to come and rescue them. And like I said, you are going to do the campaign. And so we will get you the logistics to do the campaign. Because every campaign, when I go around to the constituencies, to the branches, the complaint is that we don't give them the logistics. Meanwhile, every year we provide bicycles, we provide motorcycles, we provide t-shirts, we send money for campaign, and yet it doesn't get to the branch executives. And so what we've decided is that we will bring the logistics directly to you, the branch executives, and then you can share it yourselves. So once you get it, then you can share it yourselves. Because 275 constituencies, we know how many branches each constituency has. So when we share, Tatale's own will go to Tatale Sanguli, Zabzugu's own will come directly here to Zabzugu. And then you will come the way you've come, 3 of you from each branch, chairman, secretary, women's organizer. You will come and then we'll open the things. You count all the things we have brought. And then you share it equally. And then everybody will take his share and go back to his branch and you go and share it there. We are determined that this time the logistics should go into the hands of the branch executives, so that then you can lead the campaign for us. And I've also said, we're not going to let you work for nothing. In 2024, we're going to have a system where we'll add a percentage of votes to what you got in 2020. And we're going to record the votes that every branch gets. If you're able to get the target that we've given you and you exceed it, we'll reward all the branch executives in that branch. You'll get a handsome reward. And on 7th December 2024, the 9-member branch executives, after you vote, you will go around and make sure that people come out to vote. The whole day we're all going to be busy. And then when they finish at 5 and they start counting, all the 9-member branch executives, you are going to be there. Nobody is going to sleep that night. We'll all be there until they finish counting our polling station, parliamentary and presidential. And then they'll sign our pink sheets, the result slip. It's only when we collect the result slip, we'll give to the ward coordinator and he takes it away, then we all can go and sleep. But that night, 7th December 2024, all of us are going to stay awake until we get our full results. And I know that when those results come, inshallah, NDC will be victorious. I've also said, I don't know if Zabzugu, you have a party office. Your own party office. Yeah. I've said for constituencies that have their own party office, we're going to give you material and some money to renovate it nicely. We want all our party offices to look presentable and show that as a party that is so many years old, we are very well organized. For the constituencies that don't have party offices and they are renting, we are asking them to look for land. We're going to provide them with cement, iron rods, roofing sheets, timber, so that they can build their own offices. We want to stop the practice where in any constituency we rent an office. We want to have our own office in every constituency. Because the money that we pay as rent every month, we could use it for something better. And so that's what we're going to do. Then aside from that, we are all going to go to the party school. NDC is the only party that has a party school. And I'm sure some executives have attended the school before. They are graduates of the school. When you go to the school, they give you a beautiful certificate to show that you've graduated from the NDC party school. Now all of us cannot go to Accra to the school, but we want our branch executives to also be graduates of our party school. And so the party school is going to come to you. And so we'll call you, you will come from your branches, we'll provide you with TNT and we'll feed you. And you'll come and stay. They'll teach you the history of the NDC. They'll teach you the founding fathers of the NDC, NDC's ideology, social democracy, what is it? They'll teach you what it is. But apart from that, they'll teach you what we expect you to do in your position as a branch executive. So if you're a branch chairman, we'll teach you the role of a branch chairman. If you're a secretary, we'll teach you the role of a secretary. So that the secretary doesn't go and perform the chairman's duties, and the chairman won't go and be performing the youth organizer's duties. So you all be told what your duties are as branch chairman, branch secretary, branch organizer, and everything. And then also you'll be taught persuasive communication, how to campaign, even how to dress. Your t-shirt must be clean if you are wearing a party t-shirt. If you are not wearing a party t-shirt, you must dress decently in a certain way. And how you talk to people when you go to convince them. And when you finish that training, it will be just one day. They'll come train you and go. All those who came for the training, your names will be there. And we'll bring you a beautiful certificate showing that you've graduated from the NDC party school. And then you frame it nicely and put it in your hall for future reference. One day if somebody questions your membership of the NDC, you tell them, I'm not only a member of the NDC, I'm a graduate of the NDC party school. And so we'll do that. And then aside from that, I was telling your friends in Tatali that this time, any benefit that Ghanaians should have, you will also have your fair share. I know our women's organizers to want to do some of the school feeding catering. When we come, if there's vacancy, they also know how to cook. We'll let them get their fair share of the school feeding catering so that they also can cook for the children. If we are recruiting young people into the military, armed forces, police, prisons, fire service, immigration, if we are recruiting, we'll come and take you, our young people too, and then make sure that you also get some of those jobs. The NDC government coming is going to create a lot of opportunities for employment. And it's my hope that when those opportunities are created, our branch executives will take full advantage of it. And so whatever small enterprise establishments we are doing, we would involve you so that you also can earn an extra income and look after your wives and children and husbands. Then aside from that, in order to close the gap between us, I've made a promise that as president, inshallah, once every year in the 4 years, we will come round every constituency. I'll come to Zabzugu. And that time, inshallah, because I'll be president, those sitting behind me will be ministers. I don't mean that these are going to be the ministers, so let nobody go and misquote me and say that. So all I'm saying is I'll come with the ministers and they will be seated behind me. And so they will tell you what they are doing for the development of Zabzugu district. And then the beautiful thing is you also will tell us what your problems are, what your challenges are, so that all of us will be on the same wavelength, so that we can help to solve the problems that you have. And so there are a lot of things that we'll do, but like the woman said, Ghanaians have lighted a lantern and are looking for all of you, because in 2016 you said it, they didn't listen. Our friends came with a lot of deception. They called us incompetent. Now today everybody can see who the incompetent one is. Zongo sokam nyaba bogbenu via ka sokam nya. But they've taken so many loans that today they can't pay. And they're going around and begging for the loans to be forgiven. Everything we handed over to them, development projects have come to a standstill. Electrification has stopped, water has stopped, dormitory blocks, school blocks that we're building have all stopped, E-block schools, community day schools, roads that we're doing, they have stopped, and nothing is working. If you ask them, Kaboba, 6 years ni kana bobo ke nang. Na o tenen free SHS. Amati I mean the free SHS ma, but the bottom da. Ansa legre kache abi chan school. Oku chan school. Boko ata boko ana. Kolabna yinga. Abo wala ka kana. Na tamanya green, bambonye yellow. Those are traffic light ma out to the ma bonyoya. Tamanya green mark pia ka yellow nyo. Those are yellow ma yang chang. That's a quick category. Green man nyo category chang. Ba bon neverland bongo. NDC that bieni. But to your school, to be Maza Enchant school, the same time. But to solid kabza kana yinga. But that channel school, gola ta poekana labna. Ama pom gola bokoya ta bokoya na kabokana. Anyengo legre pompon anye ezu I check legre kayan sang point ka bima chan school. The guy pump more than to your school fees. Today we are spending more money on our children and the free SHS than we're spending when we're paying school fees for them to go to school. So the question is, did we go or did we come? Are you National Health Insurance gone? Pumpo Azang National Health Insurance card in Chang Hospital. Akunya Bunshao Paragba Abukota. Ama NDC da Beni. Wabgo team. But cough. Kwangu team. Adachan Hospital Banta, Anta Tupaya, Anta Paracetamol. Amapumpo Bun Shakam Team Za Bun Sabli papers ago. Zanchang drugstore to that. Don't also come Pam Sugro. Nama NDC Nakana. Tunka to Mal Benshakam. And now check a Ghana Zan de Nabazogo. We're going to come and repair everything and let Ghana come back to its former glory. I can say on authority that, and it's not being boastful, our lives were far better under NDC than they are today under Nana Akufo-Addo. And so let us all work hard. The victory of NDC is coming, and all of us, I pray that God gives us long life so that we'll see that victory and we'll all work together to show Ghanaians that NDC has always been a better government than MPP. Thank you very much. God bless us all.
Donate to support John Mahama to win 99% 13. Dial *248*5# to donate to all official mobile numbers 059 860 41